I got one thing to say. Hey, I'm gonna go. He got me. He got me.
Keisha, I pulled one.
Man, he pulled my phone there.
Keisha, I pulled one.
What'd you pull?
Oh, Keisha. Keisha, were you on the bench with me?
I was there.
All right, Keisha, do you remember it was overtime and we got that 5-second call?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Keisha,
I was right behind you.
Keisha, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
That wasn't no 5 seconds.
No, it wasn't.
That man wasn't. You gotta have pressure.
Look at there. Man, you start counting.
That was so bad.
2,000.
That was so bad.
4,000. No. Kneel behind the guy. I'm trying to get my team to spread out. It's tied up, so it's 15 seconds to go.
It did not look that bad.
Oh, it was bad.
When we was seeing it. Welcome to another episode of Connect Media, and today I got some great coaches here today. Some that coached me, some I done played against, and man, we got some stories to tell y'all today for sure. And so I got right here from Kansas City, Coach Coffey, and from Houston, Eddie Neal. So what's going on, y'all?
Everything is going good. Glad to be here with you, man.
Yes, sir.
Can't complain at all, Keisha.
Yep, that's it. Spring break. We're free.
Yeah.
I guess we're free.
Yeah, we free.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear basketball right now. This relaxation time right now.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear no squeaking of the shoes or none of that.
Hey, it's over with right now.
Yeah. But shoot, what y'all been up to, like, far as just since y'all had some time off? Y'all do anything on the side for the most part, or?
Man, look, you go first, Coach. You my vet.
You go ahead, Coach. You go ahead, because like your time is
Hey, well, mostly as soon as basketball season, I'm still training. I'm training kids in basketball, strength conditioning. I'm just stay busy.
Right.
Just something to just keep my, you just need that time to debrief a little bit from basketball.
Right.
So that's what I pretty much do on my off time.
I like that. What about you, Coach?
I tried to debrief a little bit, but man, I don't know. I gonna debrief a little bit and caught a gear and went down to the state tournament. Almost started crying. I see them teams win because I want one so bad. Like, man, make you come back in the state tournament. As soon as you walk in the gym, highlight boy, get them balls out. Because you get busy again. With coaching, coaching is you get a little bit of time off when you can say, me and Coach Neal probably say we take a little time off, but you know what I'm saying? Mentally, you can't take that time off because you're hungry. You know what I'm saying? You want it. You know what I'm saying? If you're older, I guess we kind of old school, you want that success, that state championship. You know what I'm saying? So you be like, man, this thing, for me, it's been so elusive, man. Like you can see it sitting there, and be waving at you saying, hey, come get me.
Right.
And you get my state championship. And then you get right there, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just boom.
Yeah.
And people don't see it. We covered up with a smile. But man, the end of the season is a heartbreak for coaches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just telling Brown a while ago, I said, it's year round. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, we saying we off right now, but really we not off because we got to start conditioning, training with track and all that stuff. Think about what you're gonna do for the next year. For me, I got everybody returning next year except for one. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to see, I'm thinking about improvement, developing mentalities of how you're going to approach the next one coming in. Because, even though you got everybody coming back that next year, you still gotta have a different mentality. Yeah. Everybody coming back don't mean you're gonna be good. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody coming back mean you gotta find a different challenge to get inside that person's soul and spirit to see what they can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right about that.
So anyway, during the off season, that's the kind of stuff you think about, you build up, for the off season, you got March state tournament, and then you go to spring break. And then you go to track. I coach track. Go to track from April to May. I just tell them that a while ago. Then May, you got the track state championship first week of May. Yeah. You got 2 weeks off. You got graduation and your athletic banquet. Dang. You got trials coming up. You do your trials. And your trials come, you go right back to summer league. Go to summer league all during June.
Awesome.
During June.
Well, you say, most coaches don't say, oh man, I'm gonna take it easy you can't take it easy in June.
July, June. You gonna work in June.
June is like another season. Yeah. June ain't nothing but another season.
Yeah. You're gonna get about 25, 30 games in.
You try to get about 25.
Because if you're not, you're gonna create bad habits.
Yeah.
For sure.
Man.
Definitely the mind.
Keisha, you saw it.
Yeah.
When coaches hit the head on that one. I was just thinking about it. Y'all take a break, but man, we're young too. You saw my team. You had the privilege of coming in and help me out a lot. Yeah. Man, I'm so young. I can't even give them an inch of just all right. Y'all, we had a good year. That's we can take it easy. We can't take it easy. But this year was my first year ever going to the playoffs. So I kind of got that little itch now. And then watching, you watch them state tournaments and you start seeing these teams.
Right.
Hey, you start saying like, you know something? I could have competed against that team. We could be here. So
yeah, you feel a lot better about it for sure and stuff.
You get there and see a team that you know you can beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you straight too. You catch everybody in the world think my team can win that state championship. You got to have that heart and drive to go win it. I don't care how good a coach you are. You better have some players too. You know what I'm saying? That's hungry to go get it. You know, people say, well, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have won it. Y'all should have won it. Some of my coach, I said, yeah, you should have won it too.
Because you're bigger than them X's and O's.
It is, man. Great kids. All the kids are great kids. You know, they say they got good players. Man, it's a different generation.
Yeah.
Everybody got good athletes, man.
Keyshawn, it's different. It's different from Keyshawn when you graduated.
2020.
2020. It's different in that shorter span.
Yeah.
5 years ain't long ago.
Yeah,
5 years ain't long ago, but it's changed.
I've been coaching. And I've been coaching for a while, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to have mentors like Coach Brown from Bruce and Coach Ford from Oklahoma. I had my first job was at Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Man, I learned so much from Coach Brown and Coach Ford. Coach Hazel over at Aberdeen. Those guys taught you to be humble as a coach. You know what I'm saying? They always encourage you. You know what I'm saying? They encourage you to do your best. Coach Hill, y'all don't know this guy, Coach Hill from Upora.
I know who you talking about,
Other Coach Ford from Upora and Coach Franks. You know, Coach Franks, you know what I'm saying? I still remember his number 542-9742. Me and Neil talk all the time. Me and Franks used to talk all the time.
That's
but
crazy.
Anyway, it's crazy, but just, you know what I'm saying, just people just constantly, you know what I'm saying, motivating, you know what I'm saying, you learn how to game, you know what I'm saying, evolutionize, you know. Right now, you know what I'm saying, the kids are athletic, but everybody got athletes, you know what I'm saying? Who worked the hardest outside the eyesight? You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
What are you doing right? What are you doing right now?
Yeah.
Who's at home right now? On NBA Live. Who's out there?
They on that 2K. They on that 2K. And practicing the moves. They think it just don't translate to.
That's it.
They trying to get that VC.
Trying to get that VC. Guess what? It don't work that way.
It don't work that way.
If it did, guess what? I would have benefited a whole lot. I would have had me a ring this year.
Then when the season come, everybody like, man, such stuff, he pretty good. Why is he pretty good? How you know he pretty good? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just look at the kid and say pretty good. Pretty good come from in here. And in here, you know what I'm saying, goes to all this right here. You know what I'm saying? And I think the biggest, we're just freelancing right now, but I think the biggest thing I've seen right now, you know what I'm saying, is so much as the kid, people say, I couldn't coach them kids, I couldn't deal with the kids. The kids really haven't changed that much. But I'm gonna tell you what done changed, and every coach gonna say, well, Coach Coffey said it, y'all. They're gonna be saying, amen out there. Parents.
Woo!
I was thinking
That's the first thing I was thinking.
They give them everything they want, and they want you to give them everything, you know what I'm saying, that they want. They know their kid probably ain't as good as he probably can be. But if he come home with his head drop, you know what I'm saying, they'll say, let me call coach and see how we can accommodate him.
Coach, what you did to my baby?
Ain't no, coach, my baby.
You done did something to my baby, man.
Baby missed 2 shots, baby just deflate. Baby, he just feeling all down and out. How do you teach him to handle life problems? You know what I'm saying? By doing that.
I didn't have that going up.
I don't care.
I didn't have
It's
that.
crazy. I don't care for that. You know what I'm saying? For me, if your child, that baby 5 and they ain't tough enough to get their hand on that grind, we're gonna try to encourage them to go. But if you got them like that, you get prepared for him to stay at home with you for the next 95 years. You know what I'm saying?
It's bigger than basketball.
It's way bigger than basketball.
Accountability. They don't hold them accountable.
Man, you gotta hit them in the back of the head. That's it.
Hold
accountability. And then sometimes when you try to hold them accountable, they think you doing them wrong.
This was wild. It's wild about that.
Take your kid, take them home with you.
The personality you show on that court is a whole vindication of how you gonna be in real life.
Most definitely.
If little basketball, if the game of basketball gonna break you down where you gotta be baby-fied, it's somebody else's fault, it's your fault. Fella, wait till them bills hit. Wait till them bills hit, and you only got about $10 in that bank account. You got to make something work. And somebody hungry.
Well,
that's real life right there.
Real.
But you can't handle basketball. You want to blame the coach for this and this.
You can't run the sprint.
You can't run a sprint, and you want to talk about you want to get in this real world. Because guess what? Everybody ain't going to the NBA.
Let me go back to what you said. Kids don't lose games. Neil lost that game.
I lose that game.
Neil ran the wrong play.
Hey, Coach, man, Keyshawn been in there. I tell him all the time. I say, y'all, after a game, I lost that game.
I tell mine the same
I said,
thing.
hey, I lost that game. But when they win, guess what they doing?
They won. Y'all
Boy, you got the best, Coach, you got the best players.
Yeah.
Coach, you got the talent.
Yeah.
They don't know what we done did. They don't know, hey.
How about the parent? Everybody supposed to meet you when they kid had a good game after the game. Hey, Coach, y'all had a good one. Well, the kid didn't play that much. They walked by you. That kind of stuff. I mean, it's just stuff that you see. I've been coaching long enough that I know how to help things. You know what I'm saying? In situations, but as time getting older, I remember when I was coaching, the older people call you coach. Good job, good job, coach.
Yep, I used to hear that all the time.
Good job, coach. The new folk call you him.
I call you him.
I call him. Look at him. Make me sick.
Coach, I'm from Houston, so you know when they get mad at me, you know what they say? Hey, little idiot. Whoa, don't you call me by my...
Coach.
Eddie.
They see you at church. Coach, how your team doing, Coach? Coach, your team doing so good,
like that no more. They call you by
That's
that.
crazy.
Coach. Yeah, man. But it's just the truth of things, how things are sometimes. People don't, you know what I'm saying, they really don't know, you know what I'm saying, as a coach, you know what I'm saying, some of the things that you'll see when you go places. Sometimes they think it's coaches, like me and you, played each other. And they think we don't supposed to get along. Me and Neil talk.
Every day.
Almost every day. You know what I'm saying? It's about basketball, about life,
Anything.
you know, joke, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just, it's the bonds that you build.
The brotherhood.
As a coach. You know what I'm saying? We have a tournament,
Yeah.
they come. They have a tournament, we come. And it's just something that they carry over. So when I stop coaching, I feel good about guys like Neil that start that coaching and helping these kids grow. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be that'll be a big plus.
That's so speaking of y'all, like relationship and stuff, of course it's a rivalry from Houston to Kyle City. I want to ask this question, like, if y'all had to describe your coaching rivalry in just 3 words, what would they be?
Tenacious. That's one word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neil, you know what I'm saying, and motivating. Motivating. I get 3 words. Motivating, he's organized, and he's professional. You know what I'm saying? He's motivating, organized, professional. Put that together, you got yourself a coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm going to throw that brotherhood word in there too.
yeah.
I would talk to him. We can have I know a game, I know a battle coming.
Uh-huh.
But I'm still, and you guess what? We would never talk about basketball.
Yep.
Monday, we play Friday. I'm going to literally talk to him Sunday through, I'm going to talk to him on game day.
Yeah.
But we never talk about basketball.
Yeah.
We never talked about basketball, and it ain't no, man, coach, I'm going to get you.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, we don't talk like that.
That's so.
It's a brotherhood first.
Yeah. Sign is respect there.
It is respect.
Yeah.
It's a brotherhood, and we know we're gonna battle. So what we know what our kids gonna do.
Yeah.
We know we know what the rivalry gonna bring. So it ain't nothing to talk about. We just gonna we're gonna talk about everything else.
Yeah. It's gonna be a show regardless.
Yeah, man, we have a good time first.
Because you know one thing, we talk too much. We better get our game plan.
That what's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
And we'll throw some slick jokes out there. We'll throw some slick jokes. We'll say, man, coach, what you gonna do against that 1-3-1 today?
I'll just
We'll say little stuff like that just to be funny, but guess what? Ain't none of it too hard.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the game, guess what I'm gonna do? We're gonna shake each other's hand, and we still, I never still understood it because I call him after the game. We'll say, man, that was a good game, and he'll even, I ask him like, hey coach, because I did something against a team. He said, hey coach, I want to tell you something, you're doing this real good, but I'm not gonna tell you yet. He said, let us battle. And literally after that game, he called me. Well, I called him. He literally told me how to be hey coach, this is what I had to tell you. And see, that's bigger than basketball.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
is.
That was just, hey,
Yeah.
I want you to get into play. I want you to feel, because coach a legend.
Yeah.
Coach want me to get to that level. Like, that's the thing about it. Some people don't want you to get to that level. He want me to, coach, hey, take over. I want you to be on that level.
Right.
So he gave me some facts as soon as after the game was over. Wasn't even 10 minutes.
Yeah. I
That's
wish
amazing.
a legend. I wish. It's a whole lot doing a whole lot more than me, but you know what I'm saying? And Sam, this is the crazy part about I ain't told him nothing. He did against me. He said, coach, so what you gonna tell me? I said, that was it. I said, you did, because Houston was so big, man. We was fast and Houston was big. You know what I'm saying? So the jam packed.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
It's always like that.
But I got one thing to say. Hey, I'm gonna go. He got me. He got
Keisha,
me.
I pulled one.
Man, he pulled where my phone at.
Keisha, I pulled one.
What'd you pull?
I ain't got my phone.
Oh, Keisha.
Give me my phone.
Keisha, were you on the bench with me?
Yeah, I was there.
All right, Keisha, do you remember it was overtime and we got that 5-second call?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Keisha,
I was right behind you.
Keisha, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
That wasn't no 5 seconds.
No, it wasn't.
That man wasn't. You gotta have pressure. You gotta have pressure.
Hey.
You gotta have pressure on the ball.
Yeah. He was nowhere.
And get separation to get that 5 seconds.
Look at there. Man, you start counting. 1,000.
that was so bad.
2,000.
That was so bad.
4,000. No. Neil behind the guy. I'm trying to get my team to spread out. It's tied up, so it's 15 seconds to go.
It did not look that bad.
Oh, it was bad.
When we was seeing that.
It was bad.
Yeah.
Keisha, it was so bad. And in my head, I knew it was bad. But I said, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to manipulate this situation because I knew the ref. Well, I don't know him personally.
Right.
But I knew, all right, this is a young ref. I'm just going to see in this. Man, it's so much to go with coaching.
Yeah, that's
The
crazy.
intensity, the moment was so big. So I said, all right, I'm going to see what this ref knows.
I remember you just started counting.
I just started counting.
He just started. I was like, oh, he must be that close.
Mr. Ref, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
5.
crazy.
And when he said 5-second call, I turned around and said,
I remember that. But I thought he was closer than that. That's crazy.
that man was a mile.
He was so far.
My player doing this. My player actually saying,
He
he looking at me like, Coach, what you talking about? I'm like, bro, just get closer. That's all you got to do. Is get a little closer.
Crazy, bro.
Cause get what? That changed the game.
That changed the game.
We needed it.
Yeah.
Man, they had all the momentum in the world. That one bad call.
Yeah.
And look at there. I'm looking down. I'm spreading my team out to send my guard. Isolation.
He ain't
7
paying no
2 7
attention.
15 seconds. And look here. If you look at that right there, they got you.
He's so far from
17 seconds. Now look down and see Neil that I tell him, look, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. I'll take all back down there. They want me sprint back down like, no. Look at all our fans cutting up. Did he call?
Worst call I ever seen.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was a bad call.
That was tough.
Very.
But we couldn't say it was deciding to get.
Nah,
It was part of it.
Yeah,
It was part of it.
Because momentum is the biggest thing. Man, if you can get that momentum in a game like that,
Yeah.
because it's gonna go back and forth. No matter what,
Golly.
we already knew it wasn't gonna be no blowout. It was just gonna be
So, neck
one
to
little
neck,
play. And when he made that call, I just turned around and said, I know this fella didn't make this call, but we gonna take it. I'm taking all blessings. I needed that one at that moment because he was isolating my little guard. Maybe we were in that 1-3-1.
Yeah.
He was sending all his players on one side and let number 3
Just go to work. Yeah.
go to work on it. And my little guy on the backside, he couldn't get the. He was just giving the baseline every time. I said, all right, y'all, we got to get something
out of there.
Something
Yes,
gotta happen for
crazy.
me because we can't stop him right now.
He called me. He said, I called. I said, man, Neil. I said, oh, one heck of a game, man. I said, man. And he said, Coach. I said, I know. I got you. I said, man. I said, Neil.
I knew I got him.
Yeah, but it wasn't the only thing in the game. It was an up and
was a
down.
lot.
Man, it was up and down the whole
game.
game.
But it was a good Houston and Calhoun City game.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Because in Houston, y'all in Calhoun City, we had a good game. And we came back and got y'all like the last.
I remember that. Yeah. I heard
He
about
ran
that.
I called you after that game.
Yeah.
I called you. No, it wasn't even after the game. I'm walking out the door. So we down 1 point. Got the ball sideline. Mm-hmm. So I'm drawing up a play. I'm up here thinking, all right, he gonna man-to-man me. I said, I'm finna run a little misdirection. I'm finna over to one side. I'm gonna fake the back. Finna fake this little back screen.
Right.
I'm gonna send my little shooter up. He gonna be wide open. Man, he ran a matchup zone. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. I said, whoa. So when he ran it, we didn't really, we could have got a shot off, but it confused us.
Dang.
But hey, that's just it. And after the guy said, Coach, what kind of defense was it? He said, I ran a matchup zone on you.
Yeah, I know Big Boy finna slip to the back.
Yeah, I was waiting on that slip. I said, man, we gonna get him, y'all.
Big Boy shooter finna flare out.
Yep.
Even though he had not hit a shot.
Yeah.
The minute shots that game, he wasn't as hot like he was in Houston. But I
You talking about Mo?
No,
tall kid.
no,
Nate?
number 33.
Yeah.
We were gonna send him out for a shot. And see, I had Mo in the slip. So either way it go, we had 2 options.
Right.
We're going to either hit the shooter. We only need a 2 anyway. We ain't looking for no 3. Or we can hit the slip because we got a little size on Kansas City this year.
Right.
Man, they did a matchup zone.
Never seen it.
I never seen it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They disguised it so well coming out the timeout. I didn't have enough time to react on it.
Right.
Yeah.
So would y'all say that's one of the intense games y'all ever had against each other? The one that in Houston?
This year been the most
This year was intense. It was.
I was actually there to witness. It was pretty.
Man, the best thing about it, man, our boys are so respectful to each other.
Yeah.
But they see how me and Coach act.
We didn't feel that way.
Yeah, man, they see how me and Coach act, so they just kind of they battle. Them boys are they battle the whole game.
And the next thing too, they know we ain't finna tolerate that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Some people are telling, hey man, he go for a layup, knock him out. Don't let him hit him.
You don't do that.
You better play ball. You know what I'm saying? You play ball. All that nonsense junk and you know what I'm saying? I don't like this team. That rival stuff is good, but that rival stuff is good for an hour and 30 minutes.
Right.
You play that hour and 30 minutes, you get off.
Don't
be on social media.
That's true.
Talking all that yin yang.
Never do that.
And
we had the pleasure not to have to worry about that stuff this year.
Yeah, I don't like all that.
All the previous years either, we didn't have to worry about that stuff.
Yeah, let's play.
Yeah. Even when we was in school, we didn't have that.
No, Cal City, it was just we just looking to play Cal City.
Right.
Play.
Yeah.
You know,
when this game is over, it's over.
Yeah. I love to come on there and aggravate Mr. Morgan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why you holding that clock? Coffey, you know I wouldn't cheat you. You know I ain't gonna cheat you. I've been doing this for years. Mr. Morgan, you were so holding that clock.
Man.
But yeah, man. Anyway, it's a great route.
Yeah. And speaking of the teams, like, just let's put this in perspective. Like, let's say both of y'all switch teams. How would y'all think like your players react to Neil, or vice versa? How would y'all think our players react to each other? Y'all coaching style.
I think my players will be fine. You know what I'm saying? Because Neil's a good coach. Neil's he's a motivator. You know what I'm saying? He's a high energy guy. He work hard. And that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Neil, one of them guys just sit on the bench, just sit there and look. You know what I'm saying? And somebody do something, he look. You know, I wouldn't want Neil with my guys, but Neil gonna get up. He gonna work. He gonna make him go. If I walked off and had to leave and go on a tour somewhere, and Neil was a free coach, I said, Neil, take my team until I got back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think he'd do a great job. You know, so I think he'd do a really good job.
What's you, Neil?
Coach, now on the same, it's the same way.
Yeah.
They embrace coach, but they love coach. I mean, even my boys, we all just admire his coaching style. Like, that's where I get my intensity from. God, man, you see so many different coaches, how they, you see some coaches, and that's fine that if you want to be a coach that sit down and, coach like that. Yeah. But your boys gonna go how hard you go.
That's true.
They gonna go.
They gonna watch.
If you go hard, they gonna go hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just part of the game. So man, they'll go through the wall they'll go through the wall for coach like they go through the wall for me.
Yeah.
So,
competitive like that. He was
man.
Very
you just
intense.
can't.
Yeah.
And like I said, ain't nothing against coaches that don't do it, but I just can't sit down.
No.
I feel like I don't care if you get a rebound, I'm gonna get that rebound harder.
Yeah.
Just this little small thing, it make them boys, it push them a little bit more, man.
Yeah. Cause like I said, it's more than basketball.
It's
like
more
at
than
the end of it
basketball.
all, they gotta, when they down and out, they gotta realize like ain't nobody coming for them. Ain't nobody gonna help them.
It builds you. It builds you. I always say if you can make it through my program for 4 years, I got the most respect for you. Cause my practices are like anybody that play for me. A lot of guys in school say, man, I ain't playing for Coach Collin, boy, run all the time. You know what I'm saying? We never run without a basketball. We're gonna always run with a basketball. Only time we run without a basketball, you just keep, anyway, it's a practice thing. But anyway, we don't run without a basketball. I mean, we're gonna constantly moving. You get a 2-minute water break every so often, and we constantly moving. Biggest thing get me is transfers come in. Sometimes I have a kid transfer in, and man, it take them a whole year sometimes to get used to the way we practice. They be first 2 or 3 times, other guy be looking, they be just gone. You know what I'm saying? But I have had some guy that transferred in and turned out to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, they came in that was.
That's crazy.
Y'all know one of them came from up here. You know what I'm saying? He came in and he jumped on board.
Did he?
And he got CJ.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Brothers.
Yeah. I know him.
CJ came in. CJ first got there. He didn't understand old Coach Coffey. CJ was just chilling. He was shooting a shot. You know how CJ, blah, 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 blah. CJ, I'm going to tell this. Don't you get mad at me. I'm going to tell the truth. CJ get mad. He wasn't going all out. CJ, go sit in the bleacher. CJ sit up there. He just chilling. You know what I'm saying? CJ come in.
Rock,
the other guy be rocking. Yeah. CJ, he wasn't going hard. I said, CJ, go sit in the bleacher. I run. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. CJ called on Coach Coffey expectations of you. CJ turned out to be a dog.
Yeah.
The dog.
He could score, he could drive, he could shoot, he could defend, he could rebound. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was like, I still talk to him all the time. Now, he's like one of my favorite players ever to coach. I mean, he was just a dog. And he had respect for you. He had, you know what I'm saying, a love for you.
Right.
As a player, the coach, that's the kind of player you want.
Yeah,
that love for you. You know, his senior year, he came back over to Houston. Mm-hmm. And that relationship we had, he talked about why he came back. He didn't just leave, you know what I'm saying? You know, he had moved. Anyway, he was our kids in Kansas City loved him. You know what I'm saying? Because his personality, his character. So when he left, it did drop me a little bit.
Yeah.
It did hurt me.
I mean, it did.
And now I got his brother.
Yeah, y'all rolling. You know what I'm saying? But CJ, man, he was, and another key that turned out to be really good for him was Jonathan Armstrong. Call him Jay
Armstrong.
Yeah, Jason.
Mid-range specialist.
Jason, Coach, I can't never do enough, you know what I'm saying, to satisfy you. I said, Jay, son, what you want me to do? I'm not going to lower my expectation. So anyway, he caught on to it. Jay became another one of them guys that, you know what I'm saying, embraced the game.
Man, so, push him to breaking point.
Push him. The day I not coach you to get 100% out of you, I'm a sorry coach.
Yeah.
I'm a sorry coach on those days. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that was my issue when I first started coaching. Because I know my little daily life. You know, I like to work out. Yeah. I'm running.
You push yourself.
I'm doing marathons. I'm doing blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I know how hard I can go.
Right.
It ain't no, man, I'm gonna take it easy type day. I'm gonna go hard regardless. Right. So I had to realize, like, I used to always think, well, I'm not gonna push them that hard as I go because I don't want them to break on me. But then I started thinking about it. No, I want them to go hard like me. Mm-hmm. It ain't not to pat myself on the back, but if I know I go hard, why wouldn't I want my kids to go hard?
Right.
Yeah. So
I'm
pushing to expect. I mean, I expect them to do as much as I can do. So that's part of it some days, man.
So you said one of your favorite players to coach. What about you, Neil? What was one of your favorite players to coach?
Man, that whole 2020 team.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay.
But like currently right now,
the
players I just love, man, I just got a special group.
Yeah.
But like all-time players, it was just that 2020.
To our group.
Y'all group that was some of the most fun I had just coaching it because every day at practice was a dog
fight.
Like it was
somebody,
like literally
somebody bleeding.
Somebody bleeding. Yeah. It's literally to the point where it almost was a fight every day just because when we scrimmaged, we knew somebody gonna get better.
Yeah.
Now we had the Wild Bunch. You know, the Wild Bunch was people don't take account of, you know, some kids now they think they're supposed to start.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be a starter. Nobody want to be that, you know, they don't want to take pride in that JV. Right. But we had a bunch of JV that if it weren't for that JV bunch, y'all don't go to state.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Y'all don't go to state without type of players that just didn't care about they ain't care about no star, man. They just wanted to get better every day.
Every day, yeah. Because I always used to tell them, like, man, y'all time coming. We had so many good players in front of them. So I used to tell like Ray Sean, I said, man, just give it time. Keep working now.
Keep working,
and eventually your time gonna come and you'll do whatever.
Just keep putting. I mean, that's for anybody in life.
Yeah.
Whatever. If you work hard, you gonna get somebody. It might not be when you want it, but it's gonna come.
Yeah. Whenever you ready. I'm a prime example of that too. When I feel like I wanted something, I wasn't ready for it until it came. Like this studio. I always say it on the podcast. I wanted it in the 6th year of my career. I got it in year 2.
Yeah.
Cause I was really ready for it. So like I'm big about that.
Man,
for sure.
Be patient with
it. Yeah,
man.
you just gotta be patient.
This generation of coaching now, that's one thing you gotta just keep putting in their head, man. That's why you gotta have practice. Practice gotta be intense. You guys let everybody know anybody's spot can be taken.
Yeah.
We'll start at 8. Like this year, I had 8th grade starting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he worked so hard, you know. It was his time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, my favorite, man, that 2020 class,
Bro, I
top
remember.
class when I won it. That was like some of the best times I've had. But this group I got now gonna be special. So
Yeah, I work with y'all.
You've been working with us, so
I can
you'll
see.
see.
I can see for sure. But I remember when I was in high school, I know I told Neil about this. The most memorable game I had against Kansas City was, I think it's my junior year at home here in Houston. Like, I know you probably didn't know, but Neil knew. You remember I had that crazy injury.
oh yeah.
I don't know if you know what a varicocele called, what it is. So it's a varicocele. It's like a vein that's in your lower area.
Yeah.
And so it's the vein that actually pumps into the body.
Yeah.
It used to inflame and where it cut off like circulation to my legs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you remember that year, I was very frail because I couldn't work out and stuff.
Yeah.
But the game that we was gonna play y'all on senior night, but we didn't have any seniors. I wasn't supposed to play that game. Like, honestly, I wasn't supposed to play that whole season.
Yeah.
But I played that whole year with that crazy injury. In that game, I remember I had like 3-4 injuries going. And then I had hurt myself again, and I sat out for like the first half. Yeah. And I only had like 6 points that first half, and I came back, and I ended up with 21, but we still lost. But when y'all was talking about making a man a character, that was the game that really showed me like, I can do a lot more than what I think I can. So that really shaped the person you see today for sure, that game. I know you probably didn't know that, but.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I never knew.
Yeah.
Like you said, you never lose. There ain't no worse thing in the world, no worse death, no worse nothing than loss of hope.
Yeah.
You gotta always keep that hope, you know what I'm saying? That hope and faith, you know what I'm saying? And that willpower. Yeah. You just willing to go out there and go.
I went numb. I blacked out.
Yeah.
Like I scored all them points. I remember shooting 2 threes and I can't remember nothing else. I was so numb because I was hurting so bad.
Yeah.
But I blacked out that whole game. Yeah. I just remember, I don't even remember that night. That's crazy. That's how much pain I was in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy for sure.
Yeah.
But what else I had for y'all? If y'all, let's say this. What's a game plan or a strategy you thought was genius until it completely backfired?
Man, I thought I could press on the whole 32 minutes. Hey, when we played this past year, when we went to Kansas City, I said, y'all, you know something? Because no matter what coach you talk to, when you finna get ready to play Kansas City, everybody say, y'all, what you gonna do against that pressure? So I told the boy, I said, y'all, you know something? We're gonna do something a little different. I said, let's see, can we put some pressure on them? And it worked. It worked, to an extent, but we got tired too. Normally my shooter, number 33, Case Bruce.
Right. Yeah.
Lights out. That joker went like 0 from, he didn't hit a shot, but
he
was playing deep, but everything else was going way up on him.
Right.
I mean, he played good defense, rebounded, but guess what? When you gonna press a team that's used to that presses, you gotta get ready for them shots. I mean, you gotta be conditioned to be able to shoot while you tired and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, our coach against y'all that game. That game was in overtime. The crowd was roaring. You know what I'm saying? After that call, with that 5-second call, I was in the timeout, man. I was talking to my guys. I coached so much, I was like, I said, let's go. That's what I said.
Hey, man, when you coach games like that, that's the worst feeling. You call a timeout, but sometimes it ain't nothing to say.
You can't say nothing. You
can't say nothing.
And my player design Garvey said, Coach, you that time out, you didn't even say that. You was dragged.
That's crazy.
The word wouldn't come out.
Oh, man, wow.
Then you figured out, go out there and play.
That's amazing.
I think about that a lot sometimes when I be coaching. Sometimes the game's so intense, and you know what you got to do.
Right.
And you done said it about 20 times already.
Right.
Hey, take care of that ball. Take care of that
box
ball.
Out.
Box out. When the game that close, it's all about the little small things.
Smallest
take care
stuff,
of that ball.
bro. That's crazy.
Don't you shoot no crazy shot.
Right.
Don't you throw no 3 up. I done told the kid before in that same game, if your mama say shoot that ball, I promise I'm gonna get on you and your mama.
Sometimes mama, dad, and uncle don't care if you win that game. And let Johnny score 10 points. Let Johnny if he score 10 points, they come out there and say, Coach, you keep coaching your team. Boy, doing good. You keep coaching your team, man. Y'all better go on somewhere. I'm gonna tell you one more game that got me this year. This year that got me good. In the playoffs, man, we going to the north side. So I don't watch this film. I told Neil, I said, Neil, the next day I said, Neil, them son gonna ball a guard back. Anyway, long story short, right quick. The team I saw on film, told my guy, we're gonna run them down. We're gonna break them down, we're gonna run them down, and if I can just run them down a little bit and get a lead, I'm gonna fall back into a zone, make them shoot the basketball. We go, and then we get out anyway. They told me, said, Coach, you got one of the guards back. He had a really good guard. He kicked off in December.
Right.
Kansas City coming to town. Y'all not finna press us. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he picked that guard back up. This guard about 6'1", about 205, stocky, left-handed kid.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So we get down, and I saw this kid warming up, and one of the guys said, I knew he said, got his guard back. I looked, I said, whatever guard he got.
Everything goes to playoffs.
That guy, whatever guard he got, if this guy been out since December, he ain't that, he finna get tired. We finna run him down.
Yeah.
Anyway, we go out there, we jump up 4-0. If I can just give a few more points, then go into a zone, make them rush and shot, we're gonna run it. Right. Anyway, that daggum guard, you know what I'm saying, they got loose, went on like an 8-0 run, went up 8-4. We couldn't score, they went up like 12, I call it timeout, went up like 14-4, went run on us, man.
Wow.
And guess what I never could get into?
Couldn't never get in that zone.
Couldn't never get in that zone.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That guard, that one player, they was good now.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, them boys big. They made it to the state tournament, they were big, you know what I'm saying? But that's what the game plan went backwards. My game plan, it wasn't for that kid. You know what I'm saying? We made some adjustments to it, but it wasn't good enough adjustments.
For him.
Now I'm gonna tell you something about any kid that's watching this right here now. If you wanna go to Jackson, win the division tournament, you got to get them games at home. You are not going on the road hardly to beat nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's hard. You might sneak in there depending on what district you match up with.
Down in the Delta too. Yeah. Y'all down in the Delta.
Oh, yes, sir. And the fish aim, I will say the fish aim was good. You know what I'm saying? Them boys played scary. Them boys like, we ain't giving y'all, you know, if you got somebody down and you fight, you gonna keep on hitting them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Then once you get up, if you can't whoop them, you can run.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? but anyway, they got on our throat and they said, y'all press, y'all ain't getting up. And they just kept, and they played with like a sense of high power, urgency. Man. So anyway, that game plan of getting ahead and getting that zone, all that busted. Guess what? We couldn't get that zone, and guess what we did? What? We went home. You know what I'm saying? And that was, man, that hurt, man. That hurt. Boy, I'm telling you.
But that's something with coaching.
That hurt too.
I just heard coaches say, if he would have just got up, you know, he started off 4-0. If he would have just got to 8-0, you can go in that zone.
Just did.
That small little detail matters to coaching.
Yep.
That 8-0, and because like you said, you get to 8-0, the normal mind gonna think, oh man, we got jack up that 3.
We gotta do something.
Yep. Make them start rushing shots.
8-0 will make a team.
That's wild.
8-0. You wouldn't think about it like that even in the first quarter, but 8-0 in a kid's mind, you put them in that zone and you just let them shoot. They gonna shoot that ball.
Dang.
And then you mad? I'm gonna ask you. Somebody ain't been in a nail game all year. Ask you. How y'all get beat last night? I said, man, you might want.
I don't like them questions. Don't ask me about no basketball.
2 things you might want to go on, and don't tell me if I was you. This is what I would. If I was,
you can't do that. Yeah.
Coach Neal called me and said, Coach, what do you think I should do? I ain't gonna. I'm gonna say, man, whatever you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's you. Whatever you do. I got a lot of players who coach now. You know what I'm saying? I head coaches, and I never in my life say, if I was you, this is what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't tell you that. I might get a kid off a team that you might say, you know what I'm saying? And say, you might tell me if I was you, I'd never bring that kid back. You might not know that kid's circumstances. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never say, if I was you, this is what I would do. You know what I'm saying? If somebody tell you that, better watch them. Better watch them.
I ain't never did that to you, Neil. I give you, you know, what I thought. You'll ask me, I'll let you know. But
I'm overbooked though. I'm always, if you on my staff, which I consider you on my staff this year.
Your staff is good.
Man, I'm gonna ask my staff, hey, this is what y'all here for?
Yeah, right.
You know, y'all coaches, so look, I'm open for feedback.
Gotcha.
And if I don't agree with it, get what? I'm just gonna say, hey, we're gonna go another route. But I like that though.
Yeah.
And get it from your staff though. This principal that hired me back in 2000, name was Mr. Holland. And Mr. Holland didn't play. You know what I'm saying? He told me, he said, Coach Coffey, he said, he said, boy, I'm hiring you here. You know it's your hometown. A lot of people gonna try to tell you how to do it. I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I find out anybody coaching this team besides you, I don't need you no more. Well, he hired me in July, August. Yeah. In December, he died from cancer. You know what I'm saying? But my whole career, it stuck with me. If I find out somebody else running your house besides you, I don't need you no more. Yep. That's your house. That's the same thing go with your house and your family. Yeah. You run your house and your family. And when you can't do that right there, you just lost complete control. Yeah. My team, my classroom, my program, I'm gonna be in control of it. And when I lose, I'm gonna lose my way. That way I can deal with it.
Right.
If I'm behind you hollering, zone, press, Johnny shoot, Leroy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't hearing all that crap. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, you can go home, but do it your way. And if your way don't work, you can live with it. You know what I'm saying? You do it your way and you can live with it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna say, well, that's probably why they can't. Something done. You just shut up. You just imagine them listening to you. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's just some of the things we see.
Hey, you know coaches got to hold themselves accountable too.
Well, exactly,
And
man.
you know, we always say kids got, you know, hey, you got to be accountable. We got to hold ourselves accountable too.
Yeah, that's that pain you have after that season.
I know some games where I underestimated some teams because I just didn't scout them like I was supposed to do. Hey, I tell the team in a minute, hey y'all, that's on me. I ain't really I overlooked them.
Me and Coach Rob, I coached Coach Fox, a girls coach at Calhoun City,
Right.
for three years, and you know what I'm saying. We coached together for 17 years, so we've been together a lot of my career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So anyway, me and him get talking, and he know me, and he played for me, and sometimes I be talking. You know, accountability. He asked me, he said, "Coach, what you gonna do? Go out there and play?" You know what I'm saying? Coach, you did this right here. You did this right here. You did this right here. What you gonna do, Coach? Go out there and play. He said, man, you did it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, Coach, that wasn't the right answer. You know what I'm saying? But he just being real. Like, get off yourself, son. You're on yourself too hard. Get off yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it just keeping it real. You gotta have somebody who will actually talk to you that'll keep it real. Which I don't want nobody just blow smoke, give me smoke and fog, and you don't tell me the same thing. Talk to me and keep it real with me. You know, if you know, and I talk to a lot of my former players too now. We just talk. We have a good relationship, so we just talk about the program, and they kind of know how we run things. You know what I'm saying?
They understand it.
Yeah, they understand the game of what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they keep the other kids encouraged, and therefore you build a culture.
Yeah.
So everything I want out of basketball, I can promise you, I honestly say, in my year of the coaching, if I stop coaching tomorrow, I've got everything I wanted out of basketball except the state championship as a head coach. I wanted to assist, you know what I'm saying, with the girls, and got a chance to feel that. But I got my 500 win this year. You know what I'm saying? You know, this weekend I'm coaching the Junior All-Star game. I got one of the coach kids playing with me. You know, I got a lot of kids that are coaching. I got a lot of good friends, you know what I'm saying, that I mentor and talk, and they talk to me, and just because I'm older don't mean they don't mentor me. So everything I wanted in the game I've got, you know what I'm saying? But I like to have that state championship. Yeah. But it's right, if I don't win that state championship, it won't define me as a coach. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some folk might say, try to make you feel bad, man, Coffey never did win that state championship. He never did get it. Yeah, you never did make $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't too many people gonna say that. Look how big he is. Ain't nobody they gonna think twice. Hey, a little guy like me, they might try to run it. Now, they don't need to do that either. But still.
The new generation, they don't talk to you until they're gonna tell you. They go on social media. You know what I'm saying? They deal up stuff. But anyway, like I said, if I don't, man, I've had some great experiences with coaching. We got a chance to travel, man. We went to Atlanta. This year we went to Panama. Man, we coached them. I mean,
good time.
Man,
so I was there too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They invited, so they put me on, man, that's why I say if you just not getting the coaching, link up with some vets. Bigger than basketball. Like, don't call them about no basketball. Ask them, like, we friends. Like, Coach Call, I could say, man, that's my boy. Yeah. Despite Eddie came, I don't care about no age. Get you, hang with these coaches, man. You can learn something with me, him, Coach Tyler from Oxford, Coach Brent from Shannon. Yeah. I ain't never had as much fun just being around coaches and hearing them talk. And guess what? They ain't try to, hey, coach, you need to do this. It ain't one about that. Yeah. I just had a good time just watching them. Just hearing them talk about the good days. Yeah.
And then we support each other, because we're gonna call, we're gonna text, say good luck to y'all today. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're gonna support each other. You ain't saying, man, I hope so get beat today. You find out you won and you lost, you gonna say, since we lost, I sure hope Houston get beat too. You know what I'm saying? You like, hey man, go get them.
Go get them.
You're in the playoffs. I'm gonna say, hey,
I got to catch them all over.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, go get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get them. I said, man, hey, you just good that team. Go motivate that coach, because he needs some motivation. He needs some backbone too. You know what I'm saying? Get behind him. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's what lack a whole lot. Man, it's a lot of you get in this coaching thing, man. It's a lot of coaches ain't really just G-hauling like that.
That's
they
what
don't really
I
roll with
figured.
each other like that.
That's what I thought.
But
I thought y'all
what?
wasn't cool
Not
like
me.
that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, I'm gonna gotta keep contact with them, man.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
My first year making the playoff this year, and I got a text from all of them.
Yeah, that means something.
Yeah, that mean a whole lot.
That means a
man.
lot. Yeah, that means a lot for sure. That's crazy. I thought, like I said, it's always some type of, I wouldn't say beef, but like something there. That's what I thought. But
the one that's beefing probably ain't no coach.
No,
the one that's mad all the time.
Yeah.
And he want to cut
coach.
your throat. If a guy want to cut your throat that bad, he'll do anything to get you. He'll try to take your players. He'll try to
over basketball.
You know what I'm saying? Over a basketball game, you get mad at somebody. And a lot of times, community people tell them, you know what I'm saying? They try to make you jealous of each other. Johnny better than you.
Yeah, all that stuff, man.
I look at, just talking about that, I look at one team, one guy who we all got behind this year that really did a great job. But just looking at it, you know what I'm saying, is Coach Bush from Coffeyville. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Bush,
yeah.
Bush, you know what I'm saying? Bush was doing, he did a great job with that group. He had a kid named Buddy.
I've been seeing them. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something, and this for anybody that's watching this. If you want to know if you're a really good player, make the kids around you good.
Good, right.
Buddy did that. I watched that kid play high school ball for 27 years. And that's how long I feel like he was there.
That was there. He was starting in 8th grade,
but he made every kid around him. You like, oh man, Caulfield just lost all that.
That's how you do it.
That Buddy come right back, had some more kid with him. When he come back, had some more kid with him. So in the state tournament, them boys know they roll. He go down there, he gonna shoot, rest of them rebound, play that roll.
Yeah.
He never
Yep.
say a word. I ain't never heard him talk noise.
Wow.
He's not arrogant. He just is humble.
Yeah.
And he got his blessing.
Yeah.
He got his blessing. He played his role. Those kids felt know what he wanted. They got better around him.
Yeah.
And they won a state championship. And that's what I tell kids.
What I always say,
You know what I'm saying?
it take one player.
Just get somebody
It takes
around
one
you
player.
that'll
Respect
work.
it, and he
Respect it.
Man, you
Respect
respect
them
it,
kids
man.
that don't talk all that talk. They don't want to be on the recognition and stuff, but just gonna work hard to make everybody
right.
else come behind it. That's the key to success.
That is.
Right there.
That
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
Man,
So,
when you know that, when you get a team that know that role,
Oh yeah, he's powerful.
yeah.
man, Buddy might shoot that ball half court.
They ain't gonna say a word.
Get what? They gonna try to get their offensive rebound,
Yeah.
or they gonna get back on defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was no egos out there. It was just, man, they had one goal.
And if you ain't playing for a state championship, if you're not playing basketball for a state championship, you playing for the wrong reason.
Exactly. And I used to say that in practice.
playing
I
for
said,
the
y'all,
wrong
you remember
This ain't fun.
I remember I used to tell they was running one day. I said, man, y'all must don't want to win no more. And they were like, yeah, we do. I said, y'all ain't acting like it.
Man,
And man, after that, it just clicked.
It clicked.
It clicked.
One of my kids said he had a good year this year. I said, we ain't had nobody we won a lot of games this year, but we either win the district championship or get to Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And get to Jackson.
Yeah.
That's what I call, you know what I'm saying, a good year.
Yeah.
A great year is when we're gonna win it. You know what I'm saying? But furthermore, if we don't do that right there, it's back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got much time to waste. Let's set a culture and a standard, and let's get on it. You know what I'm saying? And I always preach adhesiveness over adversity. You know what I'm saying? You are so much stronger together than you are apart. You know what I'm saying? If you have to go through those trials and tribulations throughout the course of a season, you know what I'm saying? Adhesiveness over adversity.
That's a bar.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you got to be together. You know what I'm saying? You got to be together.
You see why I call them all the time? Now, when I go to pray to get them say,
You gonna say
same thing.
You got to be together, and that's why I said
Got to.
You won that thing because they was together. You know what I'm saying? And talking about a little bit of adversity. If basketball, the worst part of your life with adversity, like you said earlier in the thing, if basketball the worst part of your life, you have adversity. Good luck.
right.
Good luck. You know,
Exactly.
we can help you get through that. When that bill get due out there, and it's $400. You know what I'm saying? $400 for the your car payment, $400 for insurance. You got to figure that out. Yeah, and no teacher gonna bring that back. And mom and dad, they can't give it to you because they gonna tell you then. I tried to help him. Now I'm gonna let him learn the hard way. Don't say that. You know what I'm saying? Make them go now. Make them go now. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's that.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. That is crazy. But I was gonna say something about that relationship though. But yeah, like, you know, that's everything in life though. You know, somebody that's in the past, they done what we done already.
Yeah.
So I feel like some people, they kind of forget that.
Yeah.
Like even when I was in high school, like somebody did this stuff already.
Oh, yeah.
Why listen to the people that's going through it with, like, especially like the kids?
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't know. They can help, but I had a player in front of me. I had the coaches in front of me. Like why? Like Coach Petty was prime example. He been won games and stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to him more than anybody.
True. Yeah.
So it's just like with my father. I wasn't gonna listen to no life advice from my high school friends. They don't know nothing about life. You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense.
They'll lead you somewhere.
Yeah, you saw that lead. Yeah, somewhere.
Now I don't know where you gonna go.
Right.
They'll lead you somewhere.
So, but yeah, yeah. So I always say that like somebody always done it already. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's crazy. Speaking of like temper moments, like mad moments, like have you ever lost your temper so bad during a game that you look back on it now and just laugh?
Okay. Man, I know you. Man, I'll kick out. Man, it can be the smallest thing now. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or not, or anything can set me off now. Any little thing. After we played Kansas City, you know, we had a tournament. We had to go back to Kansas City and play in a tournament. And good. I mean, we just got through balance. I'm on a high right now. I'm like, all right, we got some dog. We lost now. I'm a little mad that we lost, but get what? Now I see we got some dog in it. Man, we were playing Bruce, and it was a ball just rolling down, and nobody dived on it. Keep saying I slammed that. I got that chair, and I just kept hitting that wall. I just hope it don't break. Nothing don't break down here, because we ain't got no money to pay Kansas City back for this. But I just the small little things. Yeah. And you just start, when you get to coaching now, man, like the small things are just, it'll set me off now.
Man.
Small things. Details. I just kept beating it. Then once I thought about it, I said, I've been holding that in for a while. That might be a little personal. That's a little personal.
That was a build-up.
That was a build-up.
Houston Boots Club, y'all call me.
I think I was mad about that 2-3 zone matchup that I didn't get. That's what it was. I was mad about that 2-3 zone matchup.
Man, you talking about that too? Same thing happened to me. I went to Inglemark and played.
Oh.
It was 6-1, man. And going in, so shoot, the fourth quarter, they was shot like 13 or 16 free throws. We got beat like 74-61. You know what I'm saying? We didn't, you know what I'm saying? Something just wasn't right. I had like 4 or 5 guys fouled out. You know, we on TV right now. Like, buddy, man, we on TV right now. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? The guy called a charge without the whistle in mouth. I said, how he call a charge? He ain't got no whistle. Well, he was trying to call. He was trying to call a charge. Boy. Anyway, I had 4 or 5 guys foul out. So next night at home, we playing Coffeyville. We up 16 points. Kid got blood on his shirt. He got my guard, point guard. He got to run. They got to find something to get it off. By that time, while he was gone, get that blood off his shirt, Buddy crunk up. Buddy crunk up and came back within 6. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so now I got guys fouled. Now I got like 4 guys on the bench. So I'm telling the ref, I'm like, look, man, I said, I got 4 guys on the bench. I shouldn't have did it. I used to regretting it. It was unprofessional. I told my guys, I said, y'all stand up. Stand up. Little old bit of new guy. First year referee.
Oh.
Little guy, he look over there. Technical foul. I look at him. I said, what you doing? He said, he walked to the other referee, got away from me. Yeah. The other refs come over there, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the guy over there. He's an older vet guy. I'm trying to let them see what's going on. He's sitting behind me. I guess he's talking about me behind my back. Anyway, he checked me up. You know what I'm saying? Dang. That made me mad because I was showing him something, you know what I'm saying? And he checked me up and I was talking to the older guy, trying to get them to recognize what was going on. But for me, I felt bad about it because we should have been playing harder. But I was frustrated because I just got beat at Inglemark, just got ripped up. And now y'all done put 4 of my guys at home in my gym. You put 4 of my guys on the bench at my gym, and I got to pay you. Oh. They better be glad we get that dragonfly. I hit them checks. I hit them checks somewhere.
Freeze them up or something.
That's a humbling moment when you get them texts.
Man, I thought for me, I was mad at myself. So, like I said, accountability. You know what I'm saying? I was mad, and I saw the referee. The guy actually called my game the next day, the next weekend, and he actually did a good job. The guy that did put the tech on him, he gonna be a good official. You know what I'm saying? And I thought the world of him until he checked me. You know what I'm saying? Man, you gonna be checking me down? He better check me in Houston. You know what I'm saying, or something. Anyway, that's how we judge ourselves. That's how we hold ourselves accountable, man.
I know we done met when I was in school. It was some refs that just didn't make no sense. Like how they call, like it make no sense.
It's the shortage in refs right now.
Is it?
They got first year guy. You come out of high school right now. Say, hey, I want a referee. You know, coach done won 3 games last year. Now you a first year referee. He go out there and get beat by Manti by 47 points.
Go say
Manti.
Manti.
Yeah, I'm just using that. Get beat by Manti 47 points. Everybody want him gone, but you got a first year guy who's learning. If you're a first year official, you start with junior high. You don't
gotta start with
junior high, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Go to church. Go to church, do a little rec league.
That's like me to come out
here with us.
I'm gonna be a preacher. All of a sudden, I just say, hey, y'all, the Lord called me to preach, and I'll be at Portage Chapel Church.
There's levels to it.
Ain't nobody seen nothing.
It's
you know
levels.
what I'm saying? And I bust up. You gotta have some work. You gotta put some work in. You gotta be mentored. You know what I'm saying? So that's stuff that you'll see with the game too. And that's killing high school sports too. Cause a lot of coaches getting out because of officials too now.
Yeah,
that stuff will frustrate them. Yeah. But anyway,
you gotta get that experience for sure.
Yeah, you need that for sure.
Got to.
Yeah.
Cause you just gave them some free promotion. Now everybody gonna watch and
want
to be a referee.
Yeah.
Just don't come to Houston.
And Kansas City gonna block you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is the
come
thing.
down there. You can do junior high, you know what I'm saying? They come in there, come in there, pants all off. I give them a whistle, I give them a belt. They just got off
wow.
You know what I'm saying? Just got off work.
Trying to be too cool out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
The signing secretary gonna say, Coach Coffey and Coach Neal, y'all just made us lose about
Wow.
Sure will.
Man, y'all got everybody scared to officiate.
I do not want to see a first year official on a district game.
Then the older guys, sometimes they can get off the wall too. You know what I'm saying? They come in, they be so cool talking to them for the game. They put them stripes on. Man, them guys whole personality change. One time me and Neil having a good game. Referee was mad, you know what I'm saying? I guess he didn't want to run. We gonna say, y'all playing street ball. Dude, you remember that though?
I sure do.
Let's just stop.
That's a disclaimer. He didn't say street ball.
But guess what though? That guy gonna be calling our game again next year. He's listening. So let's just kill that conversation. Did a good job, man.
I'm telling you. Hey, I done caught the back end of it. I had one coach, Coach Coffey, I don't want to hear no much out of you. Then he turned around, looked at me, and said, "Not you, either, nigga." I said, "What I do? I ain't did nothing. That's it."
Caught him on my game this year.
Sure did.
I ain't talking about you.
But he showed it. Coach Coffey, I don't want to hear nothing out of you. He just turned around. You either, nigga. I said, I ain't did nothing.
You're not gonna
what I'm doing.
You ain't gonna holler at me.
Yeah. You ain't gonna holler at me like that, nigga.
You scratched yourself. He caught him on your game this year?
Nope, I ain't seen him. I even text him.
You my friend, I ain't talking about you.
I even text him.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I understand that when they put on them stripes. Cause I feel like it was one ref, he couldn't stand me. Man, I don't know what it was, man. It was, I can't remember his face.
It gets like that sometimes.
It just be like that, like he got something against me.
You just gotta.
For us, it was our team. He just didn't like us, man. And we used to always tell Coach Penn, like, there's something with him,
certain
bro.
referees.
They just don't like us.
You get an athletic team that's real athletic.
Yeah.
They're not used to it.
They didn't like us.
They think they want ball to be boom, 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 pass, screen, boom. But
clean.
Little clean basketball. But when you got athletes and they can just go hard and even take that back. If you got a team that press, they're gonna cause a lot of turnovers. So it's gonna look like back and forth. It's gonna look like that, but that's the whole part. That's what we trying to do.
It's gonna look violent.
It's gonna look a little violent.
Yeah.
But that's what we want. We want to cause turnovers, and it's gonna get a little sloppy sometimes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
32 minutes of heat, what I call it.
32 minutes.
I don't know if we're gonna win that game or if we're gonna lose that game, but I can tell you what, we're gonna run. I'm gonna run you on offense. I'm gonna run you on defense. I get out through that game, I have me some fun. I gotta run a zone the whole game. I'm like, man, they're getting bored over here.
Bored on them
you know
zones.
what I'm saying? I be sitting in the zone. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Then he gonna send two. He's saying he gonna send them two up there.
Just gotta get something. But it's just the intensity of the game, the pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's pressing though. It takes a lot because your kids gotta learn how to read, man. Yeah. In practice, it takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go over a lot of different drills and
you know, to the average person though, when they see your press, they don't even. That's why you say, coaches, don't listen to parents. Don't listen to nobody. You coach your team. There's a method to it.
Yeah.
Like Coach just said, rotation is the biggest thing.
It's so key.
Man, making that read. You gotta you gotta be pretty. You gotta have a basketball IQ to make that read.
Yeah.
And you gotta know. All right, if I trap him right here, what's the most likely chance he gonna pass to this guy right here? So guess what? I'm gonna split it, and guess what? He gonna make that pass. I'm gonna steal it.
You're right. Yeah.
Be
able to time it off.
We ain't just running around crazy, just fouling, blah blah blah. Y'all, it's a method to it.
Yeah.
It's a method.
You need to have a press offense. Last year we played, we were pressing, and that son was going through. He was going through. He was going through. I said, after the game, I said, man, look at that press offense from. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to press as much as I press, I'm going to look at what Neil did on that press offense. You know what I'm saying? But when Neil was breaking my press offense, I think a lot of coaches called you. They want to know, what did you do to beat Kansas City press? You know what I'm saying? And y'all stop looking because he don't let them see no film in that.
And Joe, hey, I don't know why they sent me.
Yeah.
I think they got the hint now.
Yeah. He got that.
Coach can tell you about it.
No, we're going to tell him. Man, we're going to really let it ride. Hey. But he had a real good press offense, you know what I'm saying? And that's a compliment to, I say he organized a while ago, be professional, and he's encouraging and motivating, you know what I'm saying? That's what I said, you know, and I like that about Neil, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just keep it going, man, keep it going.
But yeah, when we used to play full court, remember, if we got beat, we'll hash out to the next person, then we go pick up somebody else. Like that, just that alone, being able to pick up, you have to be smart because somebody get out of play, somebody wide open.
Yeah, it's got you gotta communicate. Communicate, man.
And I think it's a lot to do with just having passion for the game too, having that heart to be able to do that. Because playing press in full court all the time, it's not easy. You know, we make it look easy because we in shape, but
it's doing mental warfare the whole game.
Yeah. You
running
like that?
You're gonna get tired.
Go get tired.
You can't take no break. You take a break, you're gonna lose. You go down 6.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta have short-term memory because you know something with pressing, you gonna get beat. You might give up a layup.
Yeah.
Don't let it happen too many times.
Yeah.
But you gonna give up a layup sometimes. But you just keep pressing. Because that 4 quarter, a lot of teams can't hold up 4 quarters.
That's how we used to beat teams.
A lot of
we'll
teams.
See them. You remember? Right, Sean always call it out. He'll be like, it'd be second quarter. He'd be like,
that's why
Coach,
your practice gotta be tough.
Yep.
That's why your practice gotta be tough.
Yep.
I just thought about that, man. I'm just sitting here thinking now when Coach just said about his practice, like, how it gotta be. If you can make it through my practice, you can make it through. You gonna make my team. You gonna be all right.
That's why I was telling you after the season. I said, man, we gotta do it now.
Man,
we gotta. Even when I come, we gotta put some intensity.
Gotta be intense, man.
Yeah, intensity. Where it's like,
and that's why I want all my coaches to be. That's why I tell my coach, hey, y'all, I don't want to be the crazy one all the time. Y'all can get crazy too at practice. Yeah. You know that one day I just got tired, man.
Yeah.
I finally it hit me one day.
You talking when I was there?
Yeah, I kind of keep trying to yell for me for like 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes, and you get back to yelling for me. Now I just took back over, but
one practice you let me yell the whole practice. You let me say,
hey, got tired of hollering.
Yeah.
Coach, I was
if you the only one doing that every day.
Man, all my coach said, man, you all right? I said, y'all, I just got hit me one day, man. I just tired.
I got a class in the gym called 101. I got a class in the gym. So if y'all ain't give me enough energy and enough communication and all that, I got a class called 101. You know where it start at?
Where they go?
On that line.
You
can work. I work myself hard, man. You know, y'all finna help me.
Man,
right.
Help me.
Y'all finna help me. Come on, let's go. Y'all talk, communicate. Y'all talk.
Give me something back. You know you say all the time. I don't know where I'm putting it. Help me out.
You should say that.
Help me out.
Sometimes kids scared to leave now. They don't want no problem. They don't want no confrontation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a way to leave without having confrontation.
It is.
That's like I said about the kid in Coffee, just work extremely hard and play.
Perfect
you know what I'm saying?
example.
The people they'll fall in line with you.
Yeah.
You know, the things I had that really good that went to like Jackson and all that stuff, they had good leaders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had good leaders, guys that they all respected. You know what I'm saying? And most of those guys that did that right there, a lot of them coaches right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They coaches right now.
Don't blend in. Stand out.
You know, stand out. Don't be scared to speak up.
Blend in.
If you're scared to speak up right now, what you gonna do in life when you see something going on? Are you gonna sit back, you know what I'm saying, the back of the line, back of the bus all the time and not speak up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's me. I ain't scared to speak up. No matter what the matter is, I know when to speak up because every battle ain't mine. But when it's time to stand up for something, you know, I ain't scared to get up there and do it. If it's right, then I stand up for it. If it's opinionated, then you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's just something kids learn that in sports. Sports teach you that. Stand up, be a leader. Let's go, grind.
Yeah. So I want to ask you about kind of going back to, you said this year you was able to get to your 500 win. Like out of all those seasons, what's the biggest thing that you learned as a coach or as a man that you learned?
Nobody cares what you know until they know how much you care. That's what I learned. You know what I'm saying? Them wins come from caring, not just the X's and the O's. You know what I'm saying? Those wins come from caring for that kid.
Right.
If that kid know you care for him, you'll go through that wall
That's
for
true.
him. He'll go through that wall for you.
That's
true. You can be the smartest coach in the world, all X and O, but that kid don't buy into you and give you everything he got.
Right.
Instead of 500 wins, you're going to have 175. You know what I'm saying? But that kid know you care for him. When you hurt, he hurt.
Yep.
When he see tears in your eyes, he get tears in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? And when I say let's go, when I get fired up, they get fired up and let's go. So that's what I say. As long as you care about the kids and you caring about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on around you. I learned a lot of that from Coach Ford. I don't know if y'all knowing this guy from Oklahoma, Coach Ford. When I first went to Oklahoma, man, he do everything for the kids. I'd be like, man, Cole, man, whoop his butt, man. Cole need to kick him off. You know what I'm saying? Coach said, Coach, we gotta work with him, Coach. I'm like, man, Coach, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about 23 years old, boy, doing something. Coach Ford like, Coach, work with him. I'm looking at the boy like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, man. Anyway, I learned a lot about caring for kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you get wins, y'all.
That's true.
That's how you gotta get. I ain't gonna step up and say, hey, I'm Coach Coffey. Let's go play and win. Let's go. It ain't gonna happen. No. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't gonna happen. So nobody cares what you know. They know how much you care, and that's the secret to it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I know that's true because when every good game I had, I knew that y'all believed in me. Every shot I took, not just only the coach, even the teammates, I knew that they believed that I'm finna make it.
Yeah.
So, shoot the ball, Keyshawn.
Yeah.
I say, I'll shoot the ball. What you doing if I shoot it?
So yeah, that's true. When they know you believe in them and then you trust them, trust too.
That trust.
Trust.
They know that that you trust them. It's gonna show in their game for sure.
And you got to trust you. That's one thing I told my kids this year.
That's true.
Trust you. If you miss a shot, don't melt. You know what I'm saying? If you miss a shot, you miss a layup or something, don't melt. Keep going.
Don't listen to the crowd.
Stay up. That crowd is a lot of that crowd. Sometimes
don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me when you miss that shot. I don't care. You get back on defense. Don't look at me. I used to tell them all the time. Don't you look at me.
Cause they think you gonna solve them or something.
They think, they so. But you know something?
Yeah.
That comes from a mind up. That's an ego-based action. I think. If you look at me every time you shoot because you think you're gonna get something, you're not really worried about what's going on that court. You're not a team. That ain't a team action.
Yeah.
Cause guess what? If I miss that shot, I supposed to be guess what? Getting back on defense, or getting let's get this ball back. You worried about getting subbed out? You're not really thinking about that team at that moment.
Right.
If you miss that shot, you melt. You ain't no shooter.
Yeah.
My guys that can really shoot. You know what I'm saying? That they shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? Without a conscience. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a shooter and have a conscience. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Johnny, I just talk about Jay Armstrong. Yeah. Johnny gonna shoot. I know Johnny gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying? Johnny gonna shoot. Johnny gonna shoot. Yeah. Johnny gonna shoot and Johnny gonna shoot. I didn't care about Johnny shooting. I know Johnny believe he can shoot. You know what I'm saying? So Johnny shoot that ball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes you take a shot that I ain't like, but Johnny knew it was a bad shot. Johnny wouldn't shoot that bad shot twice. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of look back. And I've seen a lot of Johnnies, you know what I'm saying, throughout the course of it. But good shooters, they don't have a conscience and they don't think about, you know what I'm saying, if I missed this shot. When they leave your hand, you need to know you made it. Yep. You know you made that shot. If you didn't, shoot again. Yeah. If you didn't, shoot again. Then you miss it again, come sit beside me and talk to you. Let me holler at you for a minute.
Yeah. That's how it be. I knew if I missed like 2 or 3, okay, I'm finna try to drive.
You gotta drive.
You gotta drive. Either try to
but that's awareness too, though.
Yeah, that's awareness.
That's being a basketball player, knowing. Yeah. Right?
Y'all remember Drain played for me?
Oh yeah, I remember.
So Drain, we played in Calhoun City. Drain had a shot.
I witnessed it.
And Drain is a guy over here wide open. So Drain had the shot. So Drain throw the ball to this guy over here. This guy waiting to watch Drain go shoot the ball. He can crash the board. So Drain throw him the ball. This boy looking like, man, I ain't supposed to have that ball. That boy, he let the ball go out of bounds. I called down and said, Drain, why you get the ball? Why you didn't shoot that ball?
Yeah.
He said, Coach, he was wide open over there. I said, son, that's your job. Coach said, the other boy said, Coach, I thought he gonna shoot. I wasn't looking for him to pass the ball. Yeah. I looked at him. I said, somebody get him out. I'm gonna make you ride Drain. You just be quiet, stay away from this son. Drain. And since you just did Drain, you got hit in trouble. It wasn't in his battle.
Right. And get what? He just knew his role. He knew he was supposed to have that ball. He knew his role.
He was a great kid. He's a great defender, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, Coach, I didn't even think he gonna pass. So this ain't me and Drain talking. You know
with knowing your role go wrong.
Yeah, I'm mad at Drain now. Somebody get him out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but knowing your role, what you supposed to be doing, shoot that ball, man. But anyway, it's good, man.
If you ever get confused, 'cause I had a point in my career that I got confused. Cause you know how it went.
Oh my! Yeah.
I was just confused. That's all it was. Like it wasn't nothing wrong with my skill. I was just confused. Didn't know when to shoot and stuff. But I know. I understand it for sure. And stuff.
And it's on so much. Like when you're going through a funk like this, only so much a coach can get you out of it.
Yeah.
Cause I used to tell y'all all the time. I said, Keyshawn, just play ball.
Yeah.
But that's simple. That's just me being simple, knowing your skill. I'm like, Keyshawn, just keep playing
you
ball.
just gotta get out of it, shoot out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I practice way enough, like plenty. But I do want to ask y'all this: like, if you could build a dream starting five from players you coach, who would the team be? That's a good one. That's a good one. I know you. How long you been coaching, Neil?
I was assistant for
about 3-4 years.
I was assistant for 3 or 4 years. Then I've been a head coach for 4 years. I did 1 year in Baltimore. And I did 3 years
here. Right?
Here.
Yeah. Okay.
So about 9. I'm like about 9 now. Don't seem like it.
I know, right? Time flies. Coach,
but see, coach can.
No, I'm saying
I can name a starting five from coach from just being around Kansas City for all them years.
That's crazy.
I was playing ball. I was with Coach Franks. Mm-hmm. We had to go against Coach Coffey. So
I hear that a lot. I played the fifth on that one. Cause I was like,
you got a lot of players.
Yeah, them guys like, Coach, who the best point guard you ever? Coach, all right, Coach, we all right here. Who the best point guard you ever coach? Man.
So
what our team, tell me how bad our team would have beat their team.
Yeah.
Man.
You can't.
Hey, I kind of stay away from that one because there's so many good players you coach.
You had a lot of good ones,
You don't want to miss the wrong one.
Man, I can just name about 10 of them from down that way.
Yeah.
Talking about Kansas City?
Yeah. Just from all our days, just from years back when I was in high school.
I remember when I was in middle school, y'all had a squad.
Man, it's just been.
Yeah, so I just kind of, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen those guys like a little thing, you know what I'm saying? They top five. You know what I do? Man.
Man, so many.
Stay away from it. Yeah.
From me coaching, even as assistant coach, man, it's still. Cause I'm telling you, I'm just biased to that because that's the team that went to state.
Yeah.
That what made me want to just really want to separate myself and be a head coach when Coach Petty and me and Coach Petty went to state. Mm-hmm. Man, that made me so hungry. Like
them 2 years was
like, man, I'm ready to be a head coach.
Yeah.
Like as soon as that year was over, I left the next. I was like,
you did.
Yeah, I was like, I'm ready to be a head coach.
Yeah.
Like I want to see how this feel. Yeah. I know it feels good being like it was great being part of that process.
Yeah.
Because I had that's why I tell assistant coaches, man, take pride in being an assistant coach. Yeah. Because it was if Coach Petty had to be the bad guy, I was the good guy. He had to be the good. We operate off each other.
Yeah.
So man, I've just been part of so many good squad. Man, that squad right there was just different, man.
You just had to be there.
It made me fall in love. It made me fall in love with the whole process and it showed me too, like, man, it's a long process. You gotta really want this. You gotta really want to be a coach.
Yeah.
If if your goal is to go to go to the state championship, you want to get your ring.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes coaches just want to have that title, but to really dig in and say, man, I want to get a state championship. It's from the simplest little thing of.
Yeah.
Man, I want my locker room to look a certain way. Just a small thing to get to that point of winning a state championship.
Right.
I used to tell my boys all the time, I said, y'all can't even flush the toilet when y'all piss, so how y'all gonna win a state championship? It's a look, but it's simple stuff like that that people don't even understand about organization, how to act. Man, I seen that with that team. I saw it. Like, man, it was everything. Even from my socks looking the same.
That's crazy.
Man, you just think about all the little stuff that come to this thing, man.
Yeah.
Just to teach kids order.
Yeah.
Because without order, that's just life. If you don't have no order, you don't have nothing.
Yeah. That's
chaos.
You're going to have chaos.
Yeah. Without order and discipline, you just got chaos.
And that's what gets it. Man, y'all seen me watching all them state championship games this year. Man, I watched every single little thing about it. Mm-hmm. From the smallest thing.
Mm-hmm. You can tell. You can look at the bench and tell.
I'm up here watching the coach. I'm watching the coach mannerism. I'm watching how a kid run off the court when he gets subbed out. Do he tuck his tail because he's sad, or did he run off and give it high fives?
Yeah.
Kid getting ticked up. I saw some games. I saw some games. Like I said, we don't here, but I saw some teams where some guys were more athletic, and some teams wanted it more. I saw some games where some guys just gave game. You know what I'm saying? The character. You know what I'm saying? Character. Man, sometimes you coach You coach a bad person sometimes to get you in the right at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Attitude. You know what I'm saying? You get somebody. You got a kid want to boast up and all that junk all the time. That stuff will hurt you.
Yeah.
Throughout the course of it, you try to deal with them. Sometimes they get you at the wrong time.
And it's going to show its ugly head.
They'll get you at the wrong
You might
time.
can control it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to show it, like you said, the wrong time.
Yeah. Even if they got a nasty attitude, a very nasty attitude, even if they go to the next level, it's gonna show.
Yeah.
They gonna have a rude awakening. You can't be that way.
They ain't gonna sign you no more.
Yeah.
Nowadays, college coaches stuff getting so fired. I mean, they getting fired and stuff so quick. They don't no kid no bad attitude because you come in there and you cussing folks out, acting a fool, and the dean call you in and say, "Look, you signed like Johnny from Big Creek, and he up here acting a fool."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, what you gonna do about it? Big Johnny just ran you 300 yards last week. You trying to hold on to your job, but he making you look a fool, like a fool.
Yeah.
You got to choose which one is which.
Yeah.
And some coaches got to be tolerant because their job's on the line.
Right. Yeah.
In college now, on college level. So then some gonna say, look, I ain't signing no food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For me, I'd rather not have no food. I want a peace of mind. I want a coach happy. I told Jay Latner that, you know what I'm saying, at Southern Miss. I said, just talking about coach. I said, Coach, I want a coach happy. You know, you think Coach Coffey, that make a lot of sense. I just want a coach happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come to practice and regret seeing that kid. I don't want to call Neil and say, man, look, Johnny make me sick, man. Well, if he make you sick, stop coaching him.
Stop coaching.
Stop coaching him right now. Don't wait till he graduates and say, man, he was a terrible kid, man. He was terrible. No, I want to get him now. I say, look, Johnny, we'll see you. He done with it, man.
Okay, if he averaging 25 points a game, but he ain't give you no peace of mind, it's gone.
You don't like it.
He gonna burn you up.
He gonna burn you
He
up.
gonna burn you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do
He's gonna
something
get you.
somewhere. He
Gonna
gonna
get you
get you.
some point in time.
He gonna get you. If he average 25 points a game, got a bad attitude, he doing it his way.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he
That's
doing
true.
it his way, you let him. You letting him control your team. He controlling your house, and you don't.
And you gonna lose your team.
You're gonna lose your team.
And you gonna lose your team.
You're gonna lose it. Yep. So
Wow.
25 points sound pretty good.
That 25 points do sound good, though.
Then again, sometimes you gotta try to fool him. hey man, look. Kentucky coming down here. You know what I'm saying?
They watching your
watching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They watching.
25 points a game, we got to talk. Son, you know Kentucky. Real coach. Now, if that don't fool him, you better turn him loose.
You got you a pure fool right there. But you got you one right there. Hey, you got you one.
Because they love to hear about something that's going to benefit
Them.
them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, son, you can win your state championship, you can get you a scholarship. Which one you want? Scholarship. You know, and not all kids. We're just talking about in general, but every kid is different. Every place you go, they're different.
Hey, Keisha, I did play the fifth on that.
I don't know.
I pulled one up. I tried to change the subject, but guess what? I can't even name.
Okay.
I got some kid. I mean, I got it. But sometimes you think about it though, and I'd be like, man, if I get that team, but then throw Case in there or throw my little 8th grader in there with that athleticism, mix it all together, boy, I could.
He called him out, ain't he?
You know, you just think about it. If I could get that 2020 and put it this piece and piece, but it ain't the perfect world. So guess what? It'll never happen.
Yeah.
And that team will never be my team now. Can never be that team, but I just want them to be better than that team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We can model stuff. I can coach them the same way. We can do everything, but it'll never be that team. We just want to be better than that team.
Yeah.
Cause that's the goal. We got to be better than that team that went to state.
You got to. Yeah.
Keisha, I bet I'm tell you something you did too on this podcast. You messed around and got two of the talkingest songs in the world. I looked at my clock a while ago. I said, man, it's about 2:05. And me and Neil still talking. You know what I'm saying? Cause me and Neil talk. If you don't watch out, we be at 7 o'clock tonight. Me and Neil still be going wide open. You know what I'm saying? Still
Just
talking.
be talking about randomly.
I like it.
I was thinking about, I'll throw a story right there by Houston. Back almost like 2010, 2011. Y'all had Big Chris Jones. Big Chris Jones playing for Houston.
Yeah.
And Bruce Franks was coaching him. Coach Franks was coaching him. And we had beat the year before, man. We had beat Houston senior night. Boy, Franks was mad. He was mad.
Nobody want to get beat on senior night.
Man, he said, I'm going to stop playing count on senior night. Anyway, that next year we came back. Franks had Chris Jones. My cousin, Big Baba Coffey. Big Baba was 6'5", about 300. Chris Jones, about 6'6", you know what I'm saying, about 300. So they would go at it, man. So anyway, Baba got that knee hurt doing football. You know what I'm saying? The year before, Chris was a little bit younger, so they was really Chris was getting a feel for it. Shoot, that year, old Big Chris was feeling this inside Mississippi State. So, man, Houston was kicking my butt. Big Jones, man. Big Jones, but they're dominating the game. Big Bob Knee was hurt. He couldn't get up under Chris like he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Chris was frustrating. Chris was talking noise. Every time he scored, Coach Frank called him bigger. Bigger. That's what he called him, bigger. He loved Jones, bigger. Hey, bigger. You know, anyway, you know what I'm saying? Every time he scored, Coach Frank hollered, woo! Woo! Houston was beating my butt. Every time Frank did a dance, woo! I'm thinking, I said, next year, I'm going to turn his head off. So after the game, he walked up to me and said, well, that was a good one. And I know what you're thinking. He said, you're probably thinking next year, I'm going to get him, I'm going to wear his butt out. And I'm thinking, yep, I'm mad. But I ain't showing him smiling. I'm like, yeah. He said, but you ain't. He said, because I'm retired.
Ain't no get back. Ain't no get back.
I said, why he doing that hollering?
Yeah. He knew it was his last.
He knew it. Every time he scored, whoa, he just had a good time. I said, Frank ain't never did this before, man. Anyway, gonna tell me, I know you what you're thinking. You gonna get me back next year, but you ain't. Cause I'm retired.
That's crazy.
I was mad, man.
I bet you was.
Frank he left me hang with that butt whooping.
I don't like coaches now that be doing it.
Yeah.
Hooping and hollering when somebody score. I know how I feel now, so I know how coach.
I just coach all out. He can't dribble left. He can't dribble right. He can't dribble. He can't dribble. Like, dude, you're degrading the kid. Don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying?
You can, and that way to say that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. Don't say no kid can't dribble.
Yeah.
Push him left.
Push him left.
Yeah.
Or
Simple
push him
thing
right.
you can say.
He can't dribble. He can't dribble right. He can't
shoot.
Man, he can't shoot.
There's so many ways you can say that and not degrade it.
Yeah.
Hey, push him left. Push him left.
Back
push
off
him
a
right.
little bit. Back off.
Back off.
Shift in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can't. I don't like that kind of stuff.
That's one of the questions. Like, it was, what was the wildest thing you ever heard from a fan in the stands? That was one of the questions.
Who? Hey, man.
I know I heard some wild stuff when I was playing, so I know y'all.
I had it. Man. I don't even know if I want to say that one.
So for me, they used to be like, get that blonde-headed boy out there.
Keisha, I used to hear that all the time. That blonde head.
He don't know what he doing. He can't shoot. What is I was like, and look, only thing that happened, I done missed 2 shots.
Yeah.
I done missed just 2 shots.
Ain't get him no chance.
Hey, that's why you gotta have a strong skin.
Yeah. So that's why, you realize before a game, even while in any game, I always used to be in the locker room. I never sit in the audience. I never paid the crowd no attention.
Now you come out and walk right in front of them and wave at all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even wave. If they say hey, I say hey, and I go about my business.
Yeah. If I feel like you're trying to get me to shy away from you, trying to push me away from you, I want you to see my face. I want you to see my eyes.
They used to do that every time I have a good game. They come try to take pictures with me. As soon as I have a bad game, they don't know who I am. Walk in the locker room, they don't even see me.
So
that's why I don't even mess with them. Yeah.
I mean, you might be a coach one day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But
I don't do that now.
I don't want to hear
before
fans.
a game. I don't never go through them.
You see why I be with y'all.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. I don't want.
Yeah.
And it ain't no ill will.
Nah, it ain't.
But my mind locked in. I don't want to hear, hey, coach, what you gonna do? Coach, or that other question I had, coach, y'all gonna win tonight? I be want to say, fella, have we played a ball? Have we dribbled? We ain't did nothing. In my mind, yeah. Yeah, I want to win.
Why you gonna ask that?
Don't ask me that.
Like, it's a
I
goal.
don't think we're gonna win. I don't know.
I don't think that.
We might.
I done got a little size on me now, so them questions done eased up on me a little bit, coach.
Oh, man.
They don't say too much crazy stuff now.
Yeah.
I can't hardly hear the fan. I don't think I hear somebody saying like we go places. Oh, come down to the gym, like, get him off the floor.
Yeah.
Get Coffey off the floor. I'm like, I ain't bothering y'all.
Yeah.
I ain't doing them. That's just having fun, you know what I'm saying? But
I get that from you though, coach.
I can't hardly hear the fan like
I get on that flow now.
Yeah. He's half court.
I get half court. Now until somebody
So
tell me
stop
something otherwise, I'm getting that half.
He came right to that guy and told that guy.
Yeah, he was right there. Yeah.
I looked up.
Shout out to my
that dude like.
Shout out to Mr. Real. Hey, he did a good. Hey, Keisha, buddy. I like that blessing. I'm gonna take it.
I looked down at Neil O'Neal.
I was right behind you. Like I was lined up right
You
behind
was lined up.
And I was like, he must be that close.
And
he was nowhere close.
No separate.
He about this distance. Probably farther than
The kid from Cal State was just dribbling.
He was chilling.
He knew the game. Cause he was just like, man, they ain't put no pressure on him. Just go dribble.
Chilling. Yep.
O'Neal clapped, looked at me. Oh, yeah, boy, let's go. I said, man, our fan was mad.
They was too bad.
I ain't never. They fans ain't never. Look, Coach Coffey half court. I go half court. Get what they fans say.
No.
Hey man, get him off the court.
It is your court. It's your court.
This is my house. You gonna throw no. Now I don't go to Cal. Now I do go to Cal City Start do it too.
Yeah, y'all make it back up. You know what I'm saying?
I like that fan support down there though, man. That's a big thing.
Yeah, we do a good job. They do a good
Fan
job of
support,
supporting
man.
down there. Like I tell them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, sometimes we don't need to get into a habit of dividing kids.
Yeah.
You go get yours, you get yours. When you do that right there, we going out first round of the playoffs. Don't do that. You get behind your kids, you motivate your kids, you play your role. If your kid got a scholarship coming for him, if he play hard enough and he win and get to the place where he need to go, it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But motivate him to win as a team. The farther you get, the more recruiting you get.
Yeah.
And
You wanna get a
that's
look
why
at.
I tell a lot of people that's watching this, people don't sign you how many points you average. People sign you because you can play.
Exactly.
Can you play? Can you get a bucket?
Can you get a bucket?
Defend? Can you rebound? Are you athletic?
Do you have an IQ?
Are you coachable?
Yeah, that.
Do your parents, if your parents ain't on the bleacher talking about that coach, they don't want to coach you. I mean, them college coaches don't want no parts of you. And then sometimes as a senior, that parent will be with you the whole time. As soon as that last, I had one of my friends this year. You know what I'm saying? After they got done coaching them, the parents start talking about the coach. But you've been with them the whole time. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Stay within it. You know what I'm saying? When if you disagree with the coach, it ain't your job to go tell the coach you disagree with him. And most important, don't say it around your kid.
Right.
We said stuff around your kid, you just divided that coach. Your coach is not a necessity to your child. Right. He's an accessory. You know what I'm saying? He's an accessory. He's you know what I'm saying? These accessories right. You know what I'm saying? These ain't necessities of what you got. Some of this stuff is just accessory to what you doing this with. You know what I'm saying? We help you get your child to the next level.
Exactly.
He ain't gotta have us, but if we here, let us help you help your child be successful. Don't put it all on us like, coach he just ain't doing nothing, you know, blah, blah, blah. No, let me help you help him be successful. And at home, you tell him, give it everything you got.
Exactly.
And like I said, at courts, tell you do something. If courts tell you to do something, you better do it, because if courts call me, you ain't playing no more ball, you getting it. You know what I'm saying? Then kid come up in there, yes sir, no sir. You tell him, if that coach, you know what I'm saying, if he tell you something, you get yours, that kid confused. He don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So don't, as parents, don't do that. It ain't saying all parents do it, but it's a lot of y'all that are now. And y'all need to stop doing it and give your kid a chance, and it starts at home. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit play video game all day. You know what I'm saying? Make him go outside and mow. Make them pick up 2 leaves. You know what I'm saying? Make them do something. You make them do something that they don't want to do. Make them give you their cell phone at night, see how they work. At 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Give me your cell phone and go in the room. If you can take your kid's cell phone at 10 o'clock, make them go in the room, and they go in there, you got a good discipline house. If they take it, if you take it and they start cutting up and slamming doors and kicking the wall, you got yourself a problem. You got yourself a problem.
And we don't want that one.
So anyway, that's just how you connect with your coaching, connect with your kids, help your kid be successful, not only on the court, you know what I'm saying, but in the game of life. Discipline. Sometimes make them do what they don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? And don't be scared to say no sometimes. You can't say yes on everything, or I'll think about it, or explain your answer when you tell somebody no. Can I go to the park? No, you can't go because it's supposed to rain after a while. You know, you tell them no, you ain't going to the park. You ain't going to the park. Right. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So that's just such people to look at in order for your kids to be successful in the future coming up. And I don't want people coming, oh, now kids done changed and all this. Kids ain't much changed. The expectations have changed. And as a coach, you don't lower your expectation, coach, because they refuse to raise theirs. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do it, man.
My father, that's what he did with me. He said, he told, first time he met Coach, he said, man, this boy, he's yours. It's out of my hands. Like when he come home, he's mine. When he's in your gym, it's all yours. So that's what you saw. Like my dad never, when the times he, in the beginning, like freshman year, he sat me down, he didn't say nothing. Because at the end of it all, my dad, he told me, he said, man, that's your battle. Because you gonna have to battle, you gonna have your own battle as a man, you gotta figure it out. And I ain't gonna be there. So that's what he did. And that really put in perspective about life for me. And I got advice for like any young players, like what I've learned, because I was starting over seniors my freshman year. We had about 7 seniors, and I was starting over them. And you wonder, like, how are you able to start over some seniors? But I did a simple thing. Every time that coach said something, I did it. Soon as I realized coaches love that. And I did it to the best of my ability. Soon they say something in practice, they want you to do this screen this certain way, do exactly like that. And when they see it and you keep doing that, They gonna have you play.
And
Because you gonna run the play right.
Another thing you did, Keyshawn, too, that you ain't highlighted. You was out there. You was outside.
Oh, yeah.
That's free.
Yeah,
you had a basketball and you'll be at the park, at the kids' park, going around there dribbling.
Doing all kinds of stuff.
It's almost so much that me and coach can do for
that
you.
too. Yeah.
Man, that's free. That's outside. It's free.
Yeah.
Go out there and it don't matter if you just running. You want to get fast. Go out there. It's all that is free.
Bro, I had a whole workout plan.
Yeah, the extra work you got to put in.
It happen right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That gotta be happening right now. Well, let's ride through this town and the next town, Let's see how many kids. Because sunny outside is pretty outside.
Exactly.
Who's at the park?
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? You can't shoot ball only when the gym is open.
Yep.
When the gym is open, when the gym, we going to hoop. No. It ain't gonna happen like that. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't open the gym on days when it's warm outside. Go to the park.
Right.
And
It should be natural. Just go outside and go to the park.
Yep.
Yeah. I had it in my head where only thing that's gonna stop me if I was badly injured or it's raining. Raining too hard, I couldn't go out there and do anything. That's the only thing that stopped me. But other than that, I'm out there. 10 hours. I used to work out 10 hours a day. Yeah. Every day till I couldn't move the next day. Like legit. But yeah, it starts there. I used to give myself like a week after the season. Yeah. I give myself a week. Then after that week, I'm shooting, practicing, whatever I need to do, and just go from there. And so that's why I always say it starts with one player.
Man,
it does. Cause shoot, that's why I would say to younger players, like if they trying to get playing time, like man, not only practice outside the gym, whether that's core workouts, dribbling, footwork, defensive stuff, like that stuff matters. But listening in practice and
be your own leader.
And be your own leader.
Yeah. Be your own leader.
Yeah.
Your own man.
Be your own man.
Yeah, that's important. That's gonna carry over big time.
Yeah. It is.
That'll take you way further than anything in life, man.
All right, I guess this will be the last one. If you two had to settle your rivalry with a one-on-one game today, who's winning?
Man, coach trying to take me to that. You gonna take me to the post?
That's the only way I'm gonna beat it. You know what I'm saying?
Coach, you gonna take me to the post?
I'm gonna back you down the whole time. Look, I know you run all the time. What that running? You be doing that training.
That Spartan run.
That Spartan run. I even remember about it. You know what I'm saying? He be chasing you around. Look, I catch that ball. You gonna make a lot of jumps. I ain't coming down.
He ain't coming up to he gonna shoot a lot of.
Like I still play with the guys at home.
Yeah.
And I do the same thing with them.
Yeah.
I try to put them junior high guys because you start beating them junior high guys. Everybody, man, Coach good.
Coach can play. Hey, you hit one shot, man. Coach can shoot.
And they go self-esteem at this high. Now you ready for the high school guys? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You play them high school boys.
I'm gonna play against keep on them first. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw them up. They hit me and bounce off. Oh man. But for me, I don't know who will win the game. But I can tell you what, he gonna hit me hard. I'm gonna catch that ball down there. He gonna wrap me.
I'll go 5.
I bench press too. I work out with 295 every day. Right. 10. It's gonna take a lot of fire to stop my big butt.
Hey, Keyshawn, you didn't catch that, didn't he? He let me know he gonna back me down.
Right.
He just 2 set of 10, 295. I'm 185, so he hit 2. Keyshawn, he done threw that in there like, now Neil, we'll take it to the post now.
I got the ball out, co-fouling. But no, man, that'd be, you know what I'm saying? We got to try to find somewhere to keep ourselves in shape. But yeah, so if I got to run behind Neil, you know what I'm saying, run around, Neil, you had the upper hand. If I get in on that low block, I'm going to get you.
At the end of the game, guess what? We're going to be breathing hard and calling in to work the next day.
Yeah. Let me give you a story about being a bad coach, man. This is some funny stuff. So, we coach hard, we coach tough. Yeah. So one time I had this kid, he had just lost his father, man. You know, he had just lost his father, so we didn't practice. He was just drag footing around, man. This was like 2004 or 5. He was just drag footing around, man. So we talk about how big and bad you can be. So I tell the kid, he just dragged. I said, look, man. I said, get off the deck. His dad like died a week. I said, man, get off the daggone floor. You know what I'm saying? Just drag footing around. Get off the daggone floor. He man, go, run. He run up out of the gym. He's 6'7". Damn. Man, he run up out of the gym. He hit that door. Boom. Run up out of my gym, man. So you know me. I do 295. 3 sets of 10 every day. We ain't dealing with that.
Right.
So I tell them, boy, y'all keep on practicing. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm Mal walking by there. I get outside that gym door. He on the other side of the band trying to bust where he at. You know what I asked him? He's 6'7" now, about 265, 260. You know what I asked him? You see the look on my face? I said, hey son, what's wrong?
You told him.
I told him. I said, what's wrong, son? He said, Coach, man, ain't nobody listen to me. I said, look, son, just sit out here and get yourself together. When you come back in, we be ready to practice, okay? Just get yourself together. Anyway, we go back up in there. I go back in the gym. I go around the corner with them boy there. I said, all right, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Coach, that's coaching.
That's coaching. When he come back in there, I find me somebody else I can get on. That's coaching.
That's coaching.
But you know what I did? Mother boy who thought I was finna go out there, big bad truck. I fooled him.
Hey, Coach finna run up on. Coach finna get him.
Man, he done made Coach mad. I come in there, everybody quiet. But anyway, it's more than one way to coach.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So just that's the last thing I leave. It's more than one way to coach to get the best of them. You know what I'm saying?
That's
that
crazy.
kid, he was just going through some things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if it was me, if you could say Coach Coffey, that was me, I would have. When I say I never tell you what, if it was me, that's what I would do. I would never tell you that. Anyway, man, we have enjoyed it.
Man,
That's crazy. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Well, shoot, man. I know I can keep asking questions and stuff, but if y'all ain't got no other questions for each other or me, we can just do whatever.
No,
man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
I'm glad you let us come in. Keisha, it's been about what? 2 years. You been trying to get me in here for how long?
Man, it's 25, about 4 years, man.
4 years.
Man, it was 2 hours.
Yeah, it'd be
About 2 hours.
Yep, 2 hours.
It'd be like
I ain't got to call you in a while.
don't talk to me about a month. About a month.
By 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Man, I hit you up about 4 hours, man. I'm gonna hit you up and say, man, you around to the Grizzly Phoenix Sun game, man? I holler at Coach T. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man.
Yeah, I just had him on here. Coach T from Punch Top.
We talking about Coach Tyler from
Oh,
Austin.
Coach Tyler from Austin.
Yeah, I gonna see the guy go see
Now,
the Grizzly game.
Now, I'm glad. Now, if you would have invited him now, Keyshawn, the podcast would have been about 5 hours.
He talking Coach Tipper?
Coach Tyler.
Oh,
From Oxford.
Oxford.
Yeah, Oxford
Yeah.
High School.
You talk Tip, my guy, man. He had no Tip in.
Yeah, he was here
Man, I bet
last
you
week.
go with Tip then.
Yeah, it was, man. I actually got to go practice with them. He told me I can be able to come practice with them and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Tip does a good job over there too, man.
yeah, he do.
Yeah, Tip does a good
I
job.
talked to him a good bit.
If Tip, if you watching this thing, I need some catfish.
Yeah,
I want a couple hats and shirts.
Let's get fish all the time.
Oh yeah, I probably be able to get some merch now. Shoot, I just thought about it. But
Some
anyway,
catfish too.
but man, hey, I enjoyed y'all, man. I'm glad we made this happen.
Yeah.
Good deal.
And but yeah, if y'all enjoy this video, like and subscribe. And of course, I'm gonna have more coming. And like I said, once again, I appreciate y'all for sure.
All right.
But see you when I see you.